All right, so this video assumes that you have created all your parts in Inventor and you've kind of got some help and you've tried to assemble it. So I'm just showing you what, part of the assembly of one of the styles looks like right here. But the assembly isn't required. It just helps you know that each piece that you drew, everything is going to fit together. So that's why I recommend assembling it before we move to the next step. So let's say we're here. We're good to go. Next step, we're going to go to New, and just the drawing file types, you want a standard.idw, create. Comes up with a border. It looks like a drawing sheet. Come off to the side, right click, delete, gets rid of that. Right click, delete, gets rid of that. So it's kind of like a blank page. If you want to, you could go ahead and right click on that sheet and go to edit sheet. And instead of saying a size of the sheet, like a piece of paper is like a letter C size, you could say, oh no, let's make it like a big sheet, like a sheet of metal, like 36 inches by 48 inches. That's a good size. So now this is kind of what it would look like on the CNC plasma table. Next step is to put each one of your parts on this thing. So what we're going to do is go to base, and depending where you're at right here, you might have to hit this little file and actually go through and make sure your Birdfeeder project file is active. And each one of these that you need cut out, you're going to put one version of it on here. So I need one bottom, so I'm going to hit open. And if you look right now, it's like, that doesn't look right. Well, it has different orientations. That's a good view. That looks like what it would be if I was going to cut out and trace it. So just go ahead and place that, and then hit escape on your keyboard or right click and cancel. So there's one part on. Next, repeat. Pick another file. So in this case, I'm going to have a side. I'm going to hit open. Again, it doesn't look quite right, so I'm going to try that top view. That looks better. One thing to make sure of is that your scale is 1:1. That's very important because otherwise you're going to make the parts too small. So scale 1:1. Go ahead and put that kind of close to that one. Click to place it, right click cancel or escape on your keyboard. I actually need two of those. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one more in there. Back to that thing again. And that was the side. Open. Top. Again, kind of close. Right click, cancel. So I need all your pieces, all your parts onto a drawing sheet so it looks like this. Once it's all on there, and try to put these things as close as you can together. Stack them, turn them, whatever you need to do. And then if you need to, you can left click and drag a box and select everything, and then you can click, left click, and just kind of move that around. So everything is all tight together. Once that's ready to go, the next step, so assuming everything's on here, it's very easy. You just come over here to save. Like that, don't you? Save copy as. So you just kind of hold over the save as button and it'll pop up save copy as. Click it. Instead of a drawing file, it becomes a DXF. And you will need to click options and make sure you select the file version as AutoCAD 2000 because the plasma table is a little bit older technology. Finish. And rather than creating and calling it bottom DXF or whatnot, you're going to go ahead and call this, your Birdfeeder. And if this is the house design or whatever the name of it is, and then your name, all of those things, and save it into the public. Ready to cut. CNC Plasma. Benham. 2014. Got some stuff in there already. And click save. You can tell it's taken a little while. And now that thing is all ready to go and move on to the next step to actually bring it to the plasma cutter, and I can go through that interface with you there. So if you get that far, that is the process of taking what you've designed, putting it into a sheet, creating a DXF, which is the format that the plasma cutter needs in order to create the required tool paths to make this part. All of them on one sheet. So good luck. Questions? Look for somebody. Thanks.